I can't believe it stopped the stream right away. I didn't realize though I did have an automatic update going on for some drivers, and that had to be taken care of.
Apparently.
I didn't know that it was going on. I opened up the computer. I unlocked the screen. I said, "Hey, I need you, screen. I need you. You can't hide from me like this. It's just not going to help out. It's not going to work. It won't be the way it needs to be. We got to do things and stuff and have times and, you know, be friends, computer. Be friends." But the computer didn't want to be friends. It wanted to be dicks. Wanted to be dicks. It was trying to be friends. Let's be real. It was trying to be friends. It automatically updated my drivers for me. So let's be real. It was trying to be friends. But it didn't need to shut down OBS, and that fucked everything up. It's okay because we didn't even start. Nobody missed a thing. And now here we are. Ready to do the things! Do the things! God, it's hard to make my voice do that. It kind of like, it tickles. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. If I get that right, it tickles right about here. Where that would meet inside my neck. Tickles. It's strange. It's a strange sensation. Let's just get rid of that nonsense that's in there. That way I don't have nonsense showing up for like people are chatting things that don't make sense, because I just have a bunch of weird shit showing up in my chat log. Alright, and we've got Führer today. So let's jump in there and get it done, son! Otherwise, we need to come out here to Fano in Raktika for Stola. Stola's got some stuff she wants us to do and to help with and to whatever, so we're doing it. Welcome, allies of Ronka. We've accomplished much since last you came. With the Light Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at least reclaimed our hunting grounds near Raktika Falls. It was there that we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls, we determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We all were in agreement before any investigation could proceed. We're grateful that you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. The wisdom could prove invaluable, for we may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our guidance. I see. Then it is good that you have come, for Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. And it is our duty to ensure you and your friends are... What? Okay. That said, we must proceed with caution to have reached the inner chambers unmolested, suggesting a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. Come now. Surely any threats sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those we have already seen them defeat. This is not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong to danger. Oh, and who was it pining for the return of our allies that we might venture into the ruins, clutching her staff at night, wishing it were... Oh, look at how embarrassed you are. Look at how embarrassed she got. Then I suggest we be going. Poor embarrassed bun bays. Poor embarrassed little bun bays. Oh, come on now, chair. Just, for some reason, all the cords... Every cord possible just decided it needed to live under my wheels. Back out of here. That shit. Jeez. Jeez. We can't do nothing. Please, you needn't apologize. As seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well their enthusiasm, and if not for your sedulous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Alright, well, that's good to know. Speaking of which, I believe I have kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for Kitana Ravel. Alright, let's do it. Do it, do it, do it! Just check a couple of things real quick. Yep. Hold on a moment. Whatever. We'll check that another day. It don't fucking matter. It's not like I want to do it anyways right now. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Not this guy. Alright. Fina! The Great Serpent of Ronka! We can get him as a minion. The little wormy guy. The little little guy. Creepy little shit. Claspin, you could not have come at a better time. Well, that's good to know. Sienna and I have been given leave to explore beyond the borders. Borders? Jesus Christ. Like I'm in New York or some shit. I'm like... I've traveled to New England. I've driven through portions of it. Never lived there. What the hell am I saying? The borders! The borders! Like I'm fucking New England. Come on now. I don't even know where at in New England, but somewhere up in that damn place. Sienna and I have been given leave to explore beyond the borders of Ixmaha. Ixmaja? Maja. Maha. I'm gonna say Maha because it feels right. As we know nothing of what lies past the borders of the Great Wood, I suggest she visit somewhere close to home. Slitherbow. Okay? For us to go alone would likely incite panic. In your company, however, they might be at ease. I apologize for this abrupt request, but we would be most grateful if you could introduce us to the people there. Oh, really? Then it is settled. We will await you at the Wild Fete near the entrance to Slitherbow. Okay. You say so, my man. If you say so. I just want to put my socks on. I really do. Because I kind of want to wear my moccasins, but they, I don't know, it's not that they're uncomfortable without it, that's for sure. They are cozy. They're just cozy in general. The thing is that since, the moccasins that I use are fairly legit, it's basically just like sheep fur, and then they fold it all in, so the fur's all on the inside, all nice and warm-like and cozy and cushiony, and then all the outside is just like tanned hide. So technically, it's like a tanned fur, but the outside is more like leather. So the difference is literally that to be leather, you typically are removing all the fur and you're just turning it into a slab of the leather. So technically, moccasins are, at least the moccasins I buy, are fur, but it's leather on the outside, the way they do it, you see. Leather, but fur. And the thing is, I don't like wearing them without socks, because fur does disgusting things when it mixes with sweat. And by disgusting things, I mean if you've never been around fur and sweated on it, especially like foot sweat with feet already stinking the way they do, it could be terrible. If you know these two, would you mind... We've been expecting you, classman. Your coming was foretold in the Gospel of Quinford. The great serpent speaks to me once more of azure flowers, sacred temples, and secrets engraved on an ancient tablet. A calamity is upon us, friend, and our divine protector would see it averted once more. Oh, fucking really? What the hell is this dude on now? He was hell's-bent on coming here, and somehow dragged me along with him, though I wasn't exactly inclined to stay behind, seeing as how his visions have been right before. I don't blame you. Do you know anything of this talk of visions and calamities? The calamity, yes, it can only be avoided with the guidance of the Great Serpent. Have you seen it? We do not know this, Great Serpent, but if it is snakes you seek, we will find them along the banks of Mjurl's Regret. Yes, it makes sense it would be near water. After all, it was at Lake Tusimekta that we first met. Oh, Great Serpent, your servant comes for you. Wait, it's not safe to go alone in these woods. I apologize for his unusual behavior. He means well. Perhaps, but such recklessness can prove fatal. Fatal! Classman, would you go and make sure they are safe? While you see to them, I will take this one to Fano. Sure. And as a matter of fact, I need to turn on my swamp cooler because yesterday it got down to like 58 degrees and today it's back up to like 86 degrees. So I'll be right back. It's a little warm. No wonder, Jesus. Oh, baby Jesus. I gotta turn this fan on so that it pulls the air into this room, otherwise it ain't moving. It will not make it back here. Whew. Yeah, see, I had to fix that. That was a stupid thing to have going on. Let me double check the actual temperature. I'm curious now. Now that I said it's something like 86 degrees, because it feels... What the fuck? It feels like it's hotter than 85, but not quite 90, you know? Oh, shit. I guessed it correct. I guessed it actually correct. I said 86. I just refreshed it. And it's telling me on my phone that where I live is in fact 86 degrees at the moment. Jesus Christ. Thankfully in my house there's only 75. I still don't want it to be 75 degrees in my house. It's too much. It's too much. I like my house to be a comfortable like 72-ish. Really, I usually have it balance out somewhere between 68 and 70 and I'm alright. Then again, my like natural ambient body temperature is significantly higher than normal. Like 96.8 is average, right? But my normal temperature is like 98.4, I think. 98.4-ish, somewhere in that area is where I'm usually at. So when it's hot, I get miserable. But when it's cold, I get comfy. It's fucking weird. I think that I just must have picked up on some genetics in my ancestry that come from a real cold fucking climate. Oh, yes. You can't handle it, Chasm Caracal. You ain't shit. Get fucked, loser. I'm glad to see you are unharmed, Great Serpent. Oh, I bet you are, Quinford, you fucking weirdo. Scree! He refused to leave without that thing. I presume this is the great serpent he was looking for? I beseech you, give me a sign. What calamity would threaten the forest? We should return to Fano and consult Master Lanil. She will know how to handle this. It's fair. Wait, oh great one, this ground is not fit for you to slither upon. Allow me to carry you. He's such a fucking weirdo. And here's the thing is I love freaks and weirdos. They're my people. They're my people. But at the same time, this guy's too much. He's got that level of crazy to go with it that makes you really worry about his safety and stability. They bring with them 2 guests from Slitherbow. Very well. Let us see what they have to say. All right. Okay. This is the Great Serpent. Yeah. See, and then it makes its little screes. This gift you speak of is not unknown to us, though it is rare. A child of Fano born with such a gift would be appointed keeper of something, keeper of the woods. It would be most unwise to ignore this omen. Oh, I guess Vanguard did come out already. I thought it wasn't until next month. I thought it was a November 27th release, so that they were letting it out a little before Christmas. My bad. He also spoke of a monstrous snake in the lake to the west. Perhaps he meant the legend of Lazaro something or other thingy things. There are a number of tablets in the Great Pyramid of Uxner, which tell of much such tales. The one we seek may be among them. However, only the Emperor or one of sufficient status may pass through those hallowed halls. You don't say. As bearer of the seal of Ronka, you have been granted leave to enter. If you would bring me the tablet, I can decipher its writings. You say so. Might I accompany him? Not inside, of course, but close enough to see the temples. We can escort you, but you must not run off as you did before. Hey, if he does, will you shoot him in the knee with an arrow? Give him an arrow to the knee. Just give this fucking weirdo an arrow to the knee. He kind of needs it. He doesn't listen to shit. He just takes off. He creates problems. Arrow to the knee. Give him a solid arrow to the knee, and we'll watch as he gets fucking Game of Thrones into submission. Like, in Game of Thrones, yeah, the arrow to the knee caused the dude to die. Yeah, whatever. But at the same time, we just need this fuck to stop running off everywhere every 2 damn seconds. Just yelling at a worm. Jesus. This guy. Slash lookout. And we collect sightseeing log entry 40. What the fuck is that? That thing's just like captivating. It draws my attention. It pulls me in. Like, look at me. I'm so shiny. A little too shiny, maybe, motherfucker. A little too shiny, alright? Calm your shit. Calm your calamitous your calamitous cha-chas. Though you cannot read its script, you see the image of a Namazu is engraved on the tablet. This likely has nothing to do with the Great Serpent. Well, then why the fuck you putting a string of dots at the end of the statement? Because that makes me feel like you're making shit up. Fuck. There must be a way up then, right? This way, maybe? Why is it taking me further down the hole? Clasp and go down the hole. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Remember when you had to do the owl maze? I remember when we had to do the owl maze. It wasn't a bad puzzle, but it was a very easy puzzle. So if you're judging puzzles goodness or badness on difficulty alone, it was a bad puzzle, I guess. Though you cannot read its script, you see the image of a coral is engraved on the tablet. This likely has nothing to do with the Great Serpent. No, it's the wrong kind of animal. I didn't notice this one until I spun around. It's a good thing I turned to the right to leave instead of to the left. Though you cannot read its script, you see the image of a snake is engraved on the tablet. You tuck it away into your clothing for safekeeping. My clothing. Jesus Christ. Here I am having fucking Joe Biden moments when I'm reading shit today. Like, god damn it. Why? Why am I having a Joe Biden reading moment where I can't say the word? At least I know what I'm trying to say, and I'm not completely lost. At least there's that. That's a good silver lining. The tablet, you found it. Come. I would know what secrets it hides. Oh, okay. Well, if you really want to know, I guess we'll have to help tell you. Oh, 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 Kofefe. No, whoa. Let's do this fate real quick just to try and get ourselves a little bit of some XPs. Because if we can get ourselves a little bit of XPs, especially if it's for the ninja, I fucking want it. Alright? Right? I fucking want it. I really do enjoy the ninja. I gunbreakered it, and then I did because I really wanted to play the gunbreaker as well. So I gunbreakered it out. We got that going. That's good shit. And then I white maged it for Q times, and I don't really enjoy healing in this game. It's not that it's bad, it's just that I think it could be better. I don't even know how to really describe that better, because of the fact that, like, it's not bad. Like, healing in this game really isn't bad. It's just not for me, which to me is strange. I enjoy tanking more than I enjoy healing, and typically speaking, I will avoid tanking because it's not what I prefer doing in games. But I have been preferring to tank in this game over pretty much everything else. But I enjoy being sneaky fucking ninjas, and I think that's part of why I like being a ninja isn't the biggest draw and appeal to me in this game, because it's not like, it's not stealth focused, if that makes sense. It's not that it's bad, it's just that it's not the focus I personally want on a stealth class. Like, if I'm playing a ninja, I want it to be more focused on being stealthy, being sneaky, trying to sneak around and do things in secret and not get caught, and you know, that's the type of stuff that I enjoy from like stealth classes and games and stealth games and things like that. I like the change of pace in a lot of ways, and sadly, it just seems like we don't really have a lot. Ooh. How close are we to done with this thing? Ah, fuck. I think with this other person here, we'll be able to do it. Got it. I was right. Bam! Look at that. That was fucking good. 443,000 XPs for the ninja. Fuck yeah. I literally just tried to get coffee from a mug that was empty. that I knew was empty and forgot was empty.
It worked. Both wind and
Oh,
fire
shit.
have answered the call. Reed, are you alright?
Garuda and Ifrit simultaneously. Fire and wind. Eh. I don't even know what that dude said means. Hella Sam's in here? What the fuck? Sam's means something different to me than they do to him, obviously, because I'm sitting here like, what the fuck's he mean? Surface-to-air missiles. Or does he mean the fact that we got a bunch of these guys, whatever they are? Oh, is that the samurais? That would make sense, huh? I get it. I just didn't realize that was a samurai symbol. Now I see. I still have not played the samurai, but it does look like a very fun class. I just have not once played it yet. I will play it eventually, just because eventually I'm going to be like, got everything to 80. Or maybe 90. It'll probably be like 90 at the time, right? To be realistic about it. I probably won't get there until it's 90 cap, doing it with everything. That'll probably happen during the next expansion. There's still too many things. Oh! He threw us into the wall and we got dead. Okay. Okay. We gotta watch out for that one. I didn't know that we were gonna get thrown backwards into the shit. Motherfucker. No reason to be such a rude asshole, Garuda. What the hell was that? Okay, so we gotta do something with these. Oh, that's not good. Oh, hell no. It came for us. It came for our booty holes. What? You know what? We're gonna move back this way. Why did this asshole taunt off of me? You just tank Garuda. Let me do my job. Alright. Stunny stun. Real bad. Ooh, let's move the hell out of that. See? See? Guy shouldn't have stolen my shit. Go. My favoriteest combo of all, the cartridge combo with the continuation. That is so fucking satisfying every time. Oh fuck. The allergies came for me right there in that moment. It wasn't the best. Oh, buddy. Come here. like there's another sneeze building up. Oh, now we have... They merged. They merged. They made a free Garuda hybrid Golem baby thing. Oh, get the fuck out of there. Oh, some people, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna stay back here in case she pushes the other tank into the bullshit again. That way it doesn't get us both. If he's willing to stand there in front of her the whole time, then cool. But I'm gonna do my best to make sure that we always have a tank about. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Rude. Rude. Alright. Oh, shit. What was that? What was the indicator for it? I don't know what that was. Oh, shit. Oh my god, it's just everywhere. Oh, someone's Jesus. Guide me. Guide me to the safe spot in the dance floor, because I don't know where the fuck it is. All I know is they're coming for my booty hole, and I don't want to give it to them. Oh, shit. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. I'm gonna wait for these to explode, and then I'm gonna click it like that. That way, hopefully, I come up in a safe little spot, and I don't have to worry about getting completely shit on. It didn't matter! Damn it. As soon as I stood up, I got hit by an AoE that hits the whole rate. That's brutal. Uh-oh. There we go. That was brutal. It's never any fun when you get shit on like that. Get the fuck out of that thing. Get out of that. There we go. We win. Just dive back in. Die! Die, Garuda Ifrit hybrid. Get tomestones. That's what we need. We need tomestones for gears. That's a fact. I'll throw that on the other tank just cause. I was still trying to get this stuff. I don't remember what I needed and what numbers, so, you know, we'll just take them. We'll take what we can get. I know it's like 1 for the bangles, because those are the accessories, and everything else is like 2 or 4, depending on what part it is, I believe. That was incredible. I never imagined they would fuse together like that, but you took them down all the same. Damn right I did. I'm the shit. I suppose the main thing is that we're now 2 elements closer to restoring the Aether of the Empty. Let's go and see what difference it makes. Skill speed, spell speed, tenacity, and piety. We'll add some more piety, I guess, because the others aren't really all that big a deal except for tenacity, and I've got a bunch of tenacity. I should be fine. Oh, damn! The crystal's green and red because we did wind and fire simultaneously, and probably also because they fused. I think it should also have the purple in there because of the lightning and the blue for the water. I think it should have all of them. I think it should have everything we've activated. And you're right, Reen. It did work just like Uber Danger said. Everything we could have hoped for. Indeed, our endeavors have been repaid manifold. What the fuck? Why would you say it that way? Whatever. I wonder what will happen when we restore ice. We do have to restore all of it. So, yes. I wonder if the rain is going to wash away this white bullshit and restore like dirt so we can have plants. Is anything the matter? One more element, and then what? Nobody knows, Gaia. You'll have achieved the impossible while I'll still be nothing. No memory, no past, no family, nothing. The world has moved on and left me behind. Anyone who ever knew me is either dead or gone. Yeah, that's actually really sad and depressing, but at the same time, make new friends, lady. Come on. You can mend this broken world, but you can't restore one girl's memories? What the fuck, Eden? Give me my life back, damn you. Now, that makes sense to be mad at Eden for not doing this, but after you got fucked up by some shit. But listen to that. You've got the fairy in your head again. This is ridiculous, huh? Oh, hey, Kuga. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Enough riddles. Tell me who I am. Ooh, Gaia's getting mad. She's mad at the fairy in her head. At least she says it's a fairy. I don't know if it is. We've only seen a few words like this, so maybe we'll see what happens. Gaia! Gaia! Why are you saying Gaia? And here's the thing. Gaia is the name of one of the people, like gods or whatever you want to call them, throughout most of Final Fantasy games. So I think she's going to turn into like a big bad boss person that we have to fight once we have everything restored. I think she's going to turn into a big primal we have to defeat as well. That's my suspicion. My suspicion. Jesus. Suspicion. Jesus. Having Biden slips the whole time. I want to say Freudian, but it's not. It makes me feel like I'm Joe Biden losing my fucking mind. I'm getting irritated by it. Amidst the sound of falling rain, you hear some other stuff. Long after the rain passed, your voice echoed on. Echoes on. Your voice just keeps going. More Biden moments. Brought to you by Classman. How shitty. While this downpour is precisely the result we were hoping for, the novelty of standing outside in the rain does wear off rather quickly. Not to mention, Gaia's looking a bit under the weather. Let's continue this conversation in Eden's core. I mean, there's no reason for you assholes to be out in the rain having conversation in the first place. We got 2 tents right behind you. What are they doing? Jeez. How ridiculous. They are their own kind of special, I suppose. Ere we set forth to restore the element of ice, I would discuss the manner in which the summoning shall be undertaken. Okay? Just tell me one thing. Is this going to bring the empty back to the way it was before the flood? No, it won't. While none can say for certain, the change we have observed at points of ethereal intersection doth give us cause for optimism. What we're doing will give it the ability to restore itself over time. It may be reasonably assumed that the empty shall continue to transform and, in the decades to come, regain a semblance of its former state. Over centuries or even millennia, it would actually do so. Decades? Yeah, I'm telling you even more. So, I don't think you've quite grasped the sheer scale of the damage left in the wake of the flood. It would have swallowed the entire world if Melfina hadn't stopped it. And this is why I think Gaia is going to turn into something that we have to defeat as well. Even if Reen has inherited her blessing, wounds like that don't heal overnight. After all, the empty has been utterly devoid of life. See, and that's the thing, right there, right? That's where Gaia comes in. And it might take even longer than that to bring life back. I don't expect immediate results, but I do know that it will stay like this forever unless we do something to intervene. My sentiments precisely. Only once the final element is restored shall we have a glimpse of the future that awaiteth those of generations yet to come. You'd do all this for a world you may not live long enough to see? While here I am, so absorbed in my own problems that I spare barely a thought for anyone besides myself. Yeah, that's a bit sad, huh? That's a lonely way to live. For so long I've listened to that voice, telling me what to do, who to be. I was so scared of what might happen if I disobeyed, but I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to be me. Who am I? What am I? Perhaps it's better if I never find out. If Reen's the Oracle of Light, here to mend this broken world, what does that make me? You gotta understand, though, too much light had the world on the brink of death and destruction, so you need a balance. Gaia, the Oracle of Darkness, bringer of misery and death, a monster. It's no wonder where they left me. Mother, father, and next it'll be all of you. Then I'll be back where I started. Gaia's actually the goddess of, like, life in many ways, so, I mean... And by life, I mean, like, fauna. Like plant and animal life in existence, including humans, according to mythology. So it would make sense that she's going to be the final piece after ice. I'm going outside to clear my head. You just keep doing you, guys. Keep doing you. But that's really why I think it's going to be an important piece there. Something's wrong, I know it. As she's struggling to figure shit out. Like, that much is clear. And she's just struggling to figure shit out. And there's really no one who can put her on the right path. If we have a repeat of her first visit to Eden, we may even be joined by those void-sent friends of hers. If you go and see what Gaia's doing, Uber Danger and I can continue getting us set up for the next primal or deity thing that you're going to have to destroy. I forget what Uber Danger was calling him. He called him something else. My name is Gaia. That's what you said, isn't it? Eden, the flood. What does it all mean? No, it can't be. Is this what it's been waiting for all this time? Finally, you remember. Well, her memory's in tatters. Of course she didn't remember before. What is this? Hell! The darkness that dwells within you, Gaia. Uh-oh. The dark side. The accursed spawn of light are drawn to it, like moths to a flame, pathetic, mindless, and easily manipulated. Sin eaters? Sure looks that way, don't it? Are they actually there, or are you hallucinating? Now, the time of awakening has come. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit's getting real. Is that how she did it, or did she go, I don't know. You decide. Classman, Reen senses sin eaters. What's happened? Okay, so she's not hallucinating. They are here. Don't try to fight them. Just bring Gaia back inside. Quickly. Now. Okay. I don't know why we're not fighting them. We all know I can beat the shit out of them, so I don't know why we're not fighting them. But, you know, if that's the way, you like it, then that's the way, you get it. Clean some shit out because it's dirty. Hey. I don't understand why I can turn this volume knob up and it goes down. Why? Just stop your shit. D-job! Computer, D-job! I go this way, you go up. I go this way, you go down. You don't go up and down when I turn you one way. This shit's nonsense. What's happened to her? That's a concern for later. First, we must deal with those Senators. They're a bunch of dicks. Claspin, if thou wouldst care to repel our assailants without, I would task Thancred with standing guard within. I shall tend to Gaia meanwhile. Okay, that sounds fair. I need to double check because I think today is another week of UFC fights starting early as hell. And if that's the case, and it is, the stream is shorter today than usual, which is fine. Heart of Darkness. Iconoclasms. Yeah, it'll be half as long as usual, but I did not get through doing VODs yesterday, so there will be VODs from today's stream and yesterday's stream, maybe both of yesterday's streams, and I'll probably do another one later tonight just because I can, and I just kind of feel like it, to be quite honest. Depending on what my money looks like, I may get Vanguard and do the story on Vanguard later, honestly. I do have fun with Call of Duty games, so maybe that's what I'll do. We'll check it out. We'll have to see. I honestly didn't think Vanguard came out till next month, though, so I was totally unprepared. How did you fare in the Great Pyramid? I found stone tablets for you. One of them was about a snake, the others were about other animals, so, I mean, hopefully this is the one you need. Yes, indeed, this is the tablet we're looking for. A moment while I pore over the writings written and etched upon its surface. They're not written, they're etched because it's a tablet, let's be real. Is it hieroglyphs, though? I wonder. Thank you for your patience. I have finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were informative. By the Emperor's command, the stone giant Lazadal did clash with the serpent. The battle raged for many days and many nights, and finally the ancient guardian stood triumphant. The dreaded snake was sealed in an immense jewel, its true name never to be uttered again. The years spent in slumber quelled its rage, and the seething ire it once exuded became a benign aura. Man came to worship the jewel, and thus the great destroyer became the great protector. Oh. After the great sealing, the emperor commanded his fiercest sentinels to the east to keep guard of the great pyramid of Utner. To the west, he sent his priests who would watch over the slumbering serpent from the covered halls of Dwaddle. Together they would protect the empire, and so did it thrive. Ooh. Alas, in a strange twist of fate, the temple to the west would be submerged beneath the waters of Lake Tusimekta, its priests drowned, lamenting their loss. The great protector thrashed and writhed within the great jewel, stirring the power of the earth, causing the trees to grow ever thicker, ever greener, and the guards of the pyramid would become guardians of an ever-expanding forest. And the V have remained here all this time? Incredible! But Master Lanil, were there really protectors other than us in the Great Wood? Well, yeah, in the past, right? I cannot say for certain, but this is not the first time I have read such claims in our ancient texts. Can you imagine it? 2 tribes protecting the whole of Raktika? Even assuming they existed, we would have no way of tracing their lineage. But I do think these priests are who we were meant to find. For one who shares their gift and reverence for Ronka now stands before us. We would be honored to work alongside you in protecting Raktika and the ruins of Ronka. Oh look, they welcome you to their aid and to their place, guy. It would be an honor, but I fear I am not worthy of such a position. It is not a question of worthiness. It matters only that you are willing. And when the time comes, I intend to leave and search for our V sisters who would join us. Perhaps this is the calamity my visions foretold. The plight of your people, the growing reality that Ronka's history may one day be lost to time. And the Great Serpent has chosen me to be your savior, a new keeper of whispers to protect and serve the Great Wood. Oh, did you actually find a greater purpose? Speaking of which, where did the snake go? It was here but a moment ago. Yeah, it vanishes every time you guys figure something out, right? He's gonna take it that way. Returned to slumber, no doubt. But should the Great Serpent have need of us again, I will be here, waiting, listening. It's right here. If his head weren't in the clouds, he might notice. I don't suppose you'd be willing to take it with you before he comes to his senses. So long as it remains here, I'm afraid he'll be convinced a calamity looms around every corner. Oh look, it's all excited and happy. It's like, motherfucker, take me on adventures. Alright. Go on, take it. If all that stuff about the Great Serpent is true, we'll still have his visions to warn us of danger. It would seem friends of Fano can be found closer to us than I dared hope. I will consult our chieftainess that we may formalize an alliance with Slitherbow. Wise. It's wise. An alliance, yes! We will protect Raktika as they did in the days of the Empire. Villages of the East and West working together as one. Well, look at that. A little bit of unity. A little bit of finding common ground amongst each other. Even... in spite of, rather, the differences that divide us, they found common ground. Imagine that. What a novel idea. What an amazing concept. It's as if Final Fantasy found yet one more way to take their game and use it to include a message, a greater message to human society. You have friends that are closer by than you know, and that if you unite with those who you have differences with by forming a bridge of common ground, you're better, you're stronger, and you grow more from it, and you thrive because of it. It is most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna leave then, because this queue should be done any moment. I just need a healer and a tank, and then I'm good to go. So we're not gonna jump into other shit. But because that's the case, we'll go do fates. Oh Jesus, I can't move if I can just do crazy shit with the minimap, right? Why did it not register that click? Are you... Okay, my mouse isn't fucking up, it just did something goofy there, I guess. I gotta check though, because the reason I have the mouse I have now is because the last one stopped registering clicks. Let me tell you, trying to play a first-person shooter with a mouse that does not register your clicks correctly. Holy fuck, what a world of irritation that was. Bam. I'm not gonna pretend I'm gonna pull a whole bunch of shit and survive from it either. So, you know, we'll get what XPs we can out of this and be happy for it. A Runken Curio? What the fuck, dude? I didn't use my Great Serpent thing. Uh-oh. Oh, I just need to return those to the person over here, so we should be fine. I just gotta kill a bunch of things. And then, we turn in our stuff, and then we'll be good to go. Did it not register both the buttons I pushed? That looked like it was the wrong thing. Maybe it wasn't the wrong thing and it just looked like it. But I was trying to do something else. It looked like it just threw the shuriken though. And the shuriken is like you push a singular button. Whereas I was trying to do an ice attack. And I'm pretty sure I pushed both the buttons. But maybe I pressed the second one when it was on the global cooldown again. Which does happen and is annoying as fuck. Alright. Let's see. Oh wait, wrong button. What is this? Oh fuck. I fucked that up. Kyosho Ranyu is what that is? There's a specific one I was trying to do. Oh, it does do that. Okay, it makes that one stronger, so that's fine then. It doesn't matter. Oh, shit. The reason that was an oh, shit is because I can't do anything about being in combat until I'm out of combat, so here we are. Oh, shit. It pulled another one, too. Fuck me. This is a problem now. I could have got rid of 2 of them, but 3 of them, I don't know that we're gonna do it. All I can do is my best. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Gotta do it again now. Why'd it pull? Damn you, game. That sucks. I didn't want that to be what happened there. I fucked that up. Right? Boom. Hit him with that shit. Give him the big bad smack. Oh, what? No, god damn it, go away. There. Hopefully that still applies to like ninja experience. Let everyone in there know it's my first time in here, because, might need to be told a thing or two.
So many of them. But nothing we can't handle.
Damn right, nothing we can't handle. Oh look, someone's gonna give us a brief summary of mechanics. So birds go in and come out of portals. Pay attention to their order. If you have the white debuff, okay, for instance, if birds go in a red portal first, they'll go out a red portal first. There'll be white and black birds later, and make sure to alternate. Get hit by the opposite color birds your buff is. Okay. Got it. I'll let him start tanking, because he's, actually, we could do it this way, too. We'll throw him my aggro, so he's got all of it. Because he knows what he's doing in here, and I do not. And I'll come stand on the opposite side of the boss from him. That way we don't get smashed on by the same things. Okay, so see, those ones came out first, so those ones are probably going to do their thing first, whatever it is. And then you go over here, just like that, see? Not a hard dance to figure out so far. We're doing alrighty rights. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So they went in the red portal first, and then they went in a blue portal. So they're gonna come out of a red portal, and then they're gonna come out of a blue portal. Alright? So if I'm here, I'm in line with blue portals, and that's how you want it to be. Oh. And then they went blue-red. Shit. I didn't realize they come out just like that because the last portals were too far back. So they come out of the portals pretty quick. That's good to know, too. I'll just make sure... Oh, fuck! That teleports me? I thought that was just an attack. That's funny. I thought it was like I was gonna have an attack come off of me, and I wanted to make sure it was not hitting everybody else. That's not what happens there. Now we know. Alright. Now we all understand. You get teleported too. Oh, white and black ones. This is where I have the black. I have a black debuff, so I need to be in front of a white set of birds to get smacked. And now I have the white debuff, so I need the black set of birds. Ooh, barely. Oh, I didn't make it, apparently. Shit. I thought I did. That was my bad. I thought I made it. Okay. Okay. I'll take the ones on this side. Oh, buddy. Just make sure that my damn... Ah! That was close as fuck. I thought I was going off the edge right there, for sure. That was a terrifying moment. Ooh. Ooh. You're trying so hard to get me. But I didn't consent. I said no, Damon. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'll just use my self heal there, I guess. Why not? Alright. Red, blue, and the two in the middle are blue, red. So they are coming white ones out of blue circles. I did it right somehow out of luck. I'm just gonna give that one to luck and move along. Okay, I should be alright here. We're gonna not move in hopes that I don't get fucked up. Alright. Just take a look around our surroundings here a little bit. Make sure we're able to do the right dances and the right stuff. And I know I'm not doing the best damage. First step in doing good damage is knowing you survive and you survive fights. Because if you die, your DPS always becomes 0. It's crazy how that works, but it does. Red, blue, blue, red. Okay. So it's gonna go blue first. And then red. Oh shit. I said it out loud and then I did it backwards. Alright. It looks like we did well though, as a team. We overcame. We had some issues and we overcame. Alright. So I need to get hit by the light ones, and then I need to be in front of a red gate, so I should stand right here. Perfect. Perfect. I did that perfect. It just happened to work out that I lined up with the correct ones again when they came back down for the next swing too, which is always nice. It makes it good and easy. Alright. And now I should be good and safe here. Good, good, good. And we win. Victory. Victory is ours. First try. First try. And after I figured out that I was going to get launched the fuck off by my own teleport, we were good. And once again, we need all the things. Because we're so fresh. So fresh and so clean, clean. So fresh and so clean. We don't have gear still, so we need gear, you know. That means we need tokens that we can trade in for gear so that we can get better gear, so that we can have better things, so that we can do more shit. And it's just a big cycle. Son of a bitch, that wasn't supposed to close. I was trying to make sure that I was involved in a couple of thingy things here. Is this a thing on this one? Like, I don't get it. Damn it. I do like slash commands too much. Even like I should be like not doing them, but I am. See why I... Whatever. I shouldn't have to do that one. That's whackety wax. Oops. Just want to make sure I have things set up correctly. She won't wake up. What do we do? Oh, that's a good question, huh? Get ourselves a little bit more piety, huh? What is this place? Where is everyone? So I'm all alone. Even the fairy is gone. Ooh, that's sad, huh? Nobody wants to be all alone like that, even when you've only got the one friend who's not really a good friend. It's no use, no one can hear me. How ironic. All those times I wanted peace and quiet, and now that I finally have it, I wish I had friends. I thought I couldn't stand to be around them, all their interfering and fussing, and yet I was never lonely. But it's no use. Even after everything we went through, my memories still won't come back. There's no future awaiting me, only emptiness. That's not true. Make new friends, create new memories. Those memories, they can stay lost forever. Why are you like so solemn and like sulky, lady? Like, come on now. Now I close my eyes and sink into darkness. Like, I'm pretty negative, but goddamn. She takes the victory. She takes the W for being more negative out of the two of us. That's for damn sure. Wake up! Damn, you getting yelled at? I understand now. Why wait for tomorrow to claim us? Gaia, can you hear me? See, that's us trying to let you know we are still here for you, you crazy asshole. This perfect moment never has to end. I'm not giving up on you, Gaia. Say something. Look, Reen is trying to help you. Consistently. What do you want? You're just saying you wished other people were still here. Come on now. What's it like? Come on. Remember all the things we said we'd do, like going to the second serving for coffee biscuits? I never... Gaia. Uh-oh. I never agreed to anything of the sort. Well, maybe you should. Your damned stilettos still ain't helping you out at all. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried about you. Do you have to be so loud? The fairy fell silent, only to be replaced by Reen's voice ringing through my head. Is that a bad thing? I never thought I would be so glad to hear it. See? Not a bad thing. A good thing. You've all gone through a lot of trouble on my part. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Anyway, I've delayed you for too long. Or for long enough, rather. Please, carry on with what you came to do. Oh, fucking A. Cotton? She recognizes she's a burden. A whole burden. I'm glad you're back to your usual self, but how are you feeling? Dreary. She's feeling dreary. Much better now, but something is still bothering me. The fairy spoke to me in a dream, and a stream of memories rushed through my mind. I don't recall anything like this happening before, and I'm not sure what the hell to make of it. What sort of memories? Oh, only the worst kind, I'm sure. I can't make any sense of them. They were only brief flashes seen through someone else's eyes. At least, that's what it felt like. The Oracle of Darkness is her counterpart under Zodiark. Then we should be a little careful, a little crazy. Aye, that knight's return did tip the ethereal balance toward activity, which may have served to awaken the fragment of his power in the first. Having thus roused, he did then fix his gaze upon she who had been marked by darkness, Gaia. Marked or no, Gaia. It's no marked man. Everything all right? Anyway, let's forget about all of that for now. There'll be plenty of time to talk about this nonsense in the future. If thou believest thyself well enough, then I see no reason for delay. Let us forthwith do the things, have the stuff, be the people. Shiva then. Classman is the only one here to have actually seen the primal. Perhaps you could describe her for us? Ugh. I don't want to bring up Racevalger because I don't want to accidentally have them summon a dragon too. So she summoned into her body the imagined essence of someone who lived over 1,000 years ago? That such a thing is possible. Yeah, it's a problem. The long since departed Shiva was a source of great inspiration to Yaseo, whose method of summoning differed greatly from any we had previously encountered. By the echo did she bear witness to the deeds of the noble Shiva, and thus was she moved to dedicate her being to that selfsame cause. 'Twas this devotion that granted her the power of a primal. Yes, it did. So she was able to control it herself? Yep. Yep. Not getting any funny ideas, are you? Just thinking out loud, that's all. Anyway, we'd better get going. Our journey leadeth to a great glacier. Oh, does it really? Really? Get there as quickly as we can. Let's do the things, have the stuff, be the people in the places. I was thinking that I should go with you this time. I want to be the vessel for Shiva. No, you don't need to have a vessel, you crazy asshole. Jesus Christ, what is it with people? Being still and passive by nature, ice is the element that is the most strongly aligned to light. You'll need to get close and use my own abilities as well as Eden's to draw it out. It's not true. It's that the oracle of light becometh the oracle of ice? No. I cannot claim to be in favor of this stratagem, and yet the primal we encountered in the source was summoned in much the same manner. The inherent advantages are undeniable. Son of a fucking bitch. Absolutely out of the question. I agree. Have you forgotten what Classman does to the primals we summon? In any case, the Aether only returns to the empty once the creature's been slain, although it seems you haven't taken that into consideration yet. Presumably there's a safe way to disperse it, but it's still far too risky. Exactly. Were the deiformed entity as volatile as the primals we previously summoned, 'twould be logical to assume that in her role as conduit, Rin would be hard-pressed to retain control. Classman would have no recourse but to defend himself by any means necessary, else his life be forfeit. Yeah, I still don't like your idea. I know it's dangerous, but I can't let that hold me back. Please. I've got to try. If you say so. But I don't see why this is even necessary in the first place. You've never had to take risks like this for the other elements. Nope. That's why I think it's dumb. Eden possesses almost infinite power, but what would happen if it began acting without my intervention? If it started to feed on the Aether, just like other Sin Eaters, it would undo all of our hard work. 'Tis a disconcerting eventuality, and one which cannot be dismissed. I'm worried that even if we realign the elements, things will eventually return to how they were following the flood. But if I train Eden how to nurture the environment rather than drain the life from it, we can leave it to take care of the empty in our place. I'll channel the Aether through myself and show Eden how it's done. This isn't some house pet we're dealing with. If it all goes wrong, then what? I know this all sounds like I'm taking a leap of faith, but it has been a gamble every step of the way. We've managed to come this far because of faith in ourselves and in each other. I've made my feelings on the matter perfectly clear, but what say you, Classman? I think it's a bad idea. I'll hold back as much as possible because I think it's a bad idea. Reen, I suppose that if you've got your heart set on this, there's no point trying to dissuade you. Just don't do anything reckless. Is that clear? Ah, elbows. As crystal. Ha, it's crystal clear. Get it? Ha. This is going to work, I promise. I'll make sure of it. If you say so. It'll be fine. With all of you by my side, I know that whatever happens, it'll work out in the end. All of us. I hope you're not including me. I can't even deal with my own problems. Never mind yours. It's enough just knowing you're here. Anyway, I've decided to take a leaf out of your book. I do what I want when I want. I've made my decisions, so now I have to see it through. I mean, if that's how you're going to do things, then that's how you're going to do things, right? Yes, but this is a different kettle of fish altogether. I bet it fucking is. Well, the point is that this is what I want, and I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. Well, then fucking do it to it, son. Do it to it. So this is how much it means to you. Yep. That's how that goes. That's exactly how that goes. Memories of Shiva envelop your mind, and then you channel it. You go. I wish it had like weird, like sound effects to it, like wah 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 wah. I don't know how, but I can see her too. This might actually work. Oh, fucker. Alright, we should have time for another one. Alrighty. Exit. Jace. You know what? I should probably actually do this. Let's withdraw. Because we have a long cutscene thing to do. And I believe that this is going to open up another thing we need to run. So, I want to get this long set of cutscenes done. And actually, for me to do this, I should probably get up and go to the restroom and grab some water. So, we'll do that too. And then I'll be right back. I'm just going to get down here first and start talking. That way, all I have to do is click go. And then we'll see all these cutscenes when I am done using the restroom and grabbing some water. Because we made it right here earlier, and now I'm just gonna go and use the restroom, obviously, and then I need to grab my water. And I think that should do it. Check on the doggo. That's the other thing I need to do. The big furry floof. He probably out there sunbathing again. I'll update everybody about his sunbathing ways. Because I'm sure that's what's going on. Oh, the doggo. He's not even sunbathing today. He's just chilling in his doghouse. I open the door, I go out there, and he just goes, "Fuck you, Dad," and puts his head back down. Didn't even get out of his doghouse for me this time. Wild ass. He is out there wild assing.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
Well then, new discoveries will be found, I suppose. What is this?
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species.
Well, that's a strange
no
looking
common
creature,
beast.
isn't it?
Though that much is plain from its proportions.
What the fuck is that? A chupacabra with wings?
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
Maybe it did.
Why you... Ugh.
It's great. It's great that they scripted a prank in. How funny.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
No, it looks like the same. It's just that it's just smaller and doesn't have
The
glowy
sea
eyes.
sword lies ahead.
Okay. So there's a sealed door up here. Alrighty.
As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Seems so. Seems so. It's the same as the owl was in the last one that was smaller and did not have glowy eyes. It was part of a puzzle where we had to get the owl there, but if you walked the owl in front of the
Too
eyes, you
simple.
got beat up.
There will be some additional defense mechanism.
Yes, there must be, obviously. It's that statue creature is more than just a statue. I bet you it comes to life and tries to stop
Just a moment.
us. Right?
There are words carved into the stone.
Oh, can you read them, Stola?
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
Ooh, a
shall
hero.
instead waken the beast and know
Oh.
his folly.
Wait! Don't!
Thanks. Thanks for picking it up, ladies.
What? But I only... What is happening?
Well, you've awakened a beast. And I'm gonna... See? It is that one.
Oh no! Oh no! It lives!
Yep.
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Because I came to the same conclusion. That's why. Not to mention the fact that Stola is both beautiful and intelligent. That's the real dynamic duo here. She's beautiful and intelligent. That's the true dynamic duo. Did everybody get teleported to a place where they need to fight this thing, or... Okay. There they are. At first I was like, damn. If everybody's got to do this individually, this is a fucked up problem. Why'd you make my friends fucking cards? You better bring Stola back. I'm gonna fuck you up. This is some shit. How fucking dare you, creature of the abyss? I'll send you back where the fuck you came. You trespass mortal upon sacred ground. In retribution, 4 souls have I bound. Yet, to heroes proven, learned and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. A soul? If you would see theirs set free, answer me these riddles 3. Fuck you. Deft of paw, with no kin do I vie, though sought apart betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. What am I? What? Deft of paw, with no kin do I vie, though sought apart betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. So deft of paw, the corals. We're gonna go with corals because I don't remember what the opo-opos are off the top of my head. Shit. Then it's gotta be this one. Shit. For this mistake, a single talisman shall I take. You motherfucker. What? What? With fearsome thing I travel with pack. Together we find harmony, and thus a peace, thus for peace, our land does not lack. Well, if you travel with pack, that sounds like wolves to me. Their doctrines praised that they would know peace and harmony to the end of their days. The riddle's answer you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. Oh, my belly do I crawl, by my strength does prosperity reign within our hall. Well, if you're on your belly and you're crawling, you're a snake, right? Right? We've already had the other 2 as an answer, so it's got to be this one. Indeed, the dread serpent turned protector, lured to slumber ere it tear the world asunder. The riddle's answer did you discern, and thus to you a soul returns. Desire you that which I yet claim, then we shall play another game. A test of mind and memory, choose wisely, and you all may yet go free. Does that include the one you took, you fucker? Twixt these talismans, hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well, or sorrow no. That's not fair. That's not fair. You didn't show me anybody and then, like, have me have to find it out. What do you mean I'm meaning to their arrangement? They're just in fucking lines. This is bullshit. We're just gonna have to click one because this is bullshit. Oh, look. There's Stola. There's bullshit. That's bullshit. Okay. There's the bunny chick. There's Stola. Alright, now we know. Pain in my asshole. Your Your comrades are assembled together at last, yet still there remains one trial you must pass. If you would glean the knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take the measure of your worth. Okay? One worthy of she who the Ronkins extolled must be strong of mind, body, and soul. Easy. As long as Rampart's up, we're okay. Bam! You didn't do shit for damage to nobody, son.
I will not hold back.
Then don't. Show this asshole who's boss, Stola. Show them.
Here I come.
They gotta save me. So they take the lines and then they go elsewhere so that it only hits one person instead of hitting all of us. That's smart. Very wise. Very wise. I'm just trying to find a spot to face them that's not, Damn it. Don't you fucking toy with me. Why? Game?
I will not hold back.
There we
Let
go.
us see how you handle this. I will not hold back.
Yep. Do the dance, ladies. Do the dance, ladies.
It's going to leave a mark.
Thank you for dancing. Come again.
This and that and this.
Oh, come on, Huaka. Surely you can do better than that, Huaka. Oh, imagine that. There we go. And then my favorite combination, of course, the cartridge combo. Deliver it.
I will not hold back.
Well fought, hero. The trial is complete. The way is open, and thus I concede. Defeat. Alright. That's cool. I don't have to deal with his fucking riddles anymore, hopefully, because that's annoying. Oh yeah! Do it, do it, do it! Ow.
'Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Ah, we were bound to run into a
To
living
check and
statue
read
eventually.
things before you just start
Now we can open the
doing
door.
shit all wild.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
Uh-huh. That's right. There should be a hero back here. That's what that means. And look at that. It seems we found a giant sarcophagus. This is very, like, Egyptian-esque.
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tune?
Quite possibly.
A legendary hero of Ronke, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
Good.
By the light of fallen stars, great power awakened.
Tuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
She had the echo.
Not less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence.
No, none of it, obviously.
A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight.
Mm-hmm.
We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might.
It's Heidelin, right? Like,
Does the
Heidelin's
scene
trying to
depicted
do
here
this consistently.
not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not
That's
recall
true
that
too.
which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
Oh, it does. It does. Except she's shielding where she's at from destruction. And the town that Emmett Selk showed us, or the city that Emmett Selk showed us,
The final days.
did not have that protection.
If,
Right?
as the exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation
That's
by
fair.
conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided,
And Stola is
it would seem
Aether
I have entered the realm of pure speculation.
specialist, like
And
an
I call myself a
aetherologist or
scholar.
whatever.
I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence.
It's okay to make speculations and just to highlight the fact that they still remain untested.
Still,
That
I
also
cannot
works.
choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
That's fair. That is very fair. I want to know how the fuck you're reading this, though, because I don't understand how you're seeing shit.
Remember us.
Uh-huh. That was his dying request. Remember us. He didn't want
History is
his
learned,
people to just
not
fade,
lived.
the Ascians to fade from existence as a whole.
We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us.
Not a
See
bad
the
thing to do.
past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way.
Oh.
But this is not the same as remembering.
No, it's not. It's not.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be coloured by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently.
Oh, absolutely.
We
Absolutely.
must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin.
Ooh, yeah, we don't want that. That's no good.
But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Thanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
By your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. That is well. In time, the knowledge you have gleaned will lead to understanding, and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of our forebears, of histories learned, not lived. The legend of Tuna and her exploits has been told countless times over the centuries, yet it is handed from one generation to the next. The story changes. Yes, it does. That's the issue. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you have wrought, the echoes that will endure long after you are gone. And though it too will change in time, I swear to you, we shall do our best to preserve your story. All very valid and good points. And I'm glad they plan to do as best they can for my story as well. I hope you'll forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying we could never misspeak of your heroism. Perish the thought. So long as we are here, there are none among the V who will not know of all you have done for Norvrand. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. You can be certain we will have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Raktika and the ruins of Ronka. I pray you safe travels then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. Alright. Although we learned not of the Ascians, the insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we return to the Crystarium, however, there is a small matter I would attend to in Slitherbow. Might I trouble you to come with me? Sure. Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word with Runar. Okay. And on that note, it's time for me to go watch UFC fights because that is gonna be a good time. And the prelims start now-ish. And they usually start like 10 minutes late, is why I say ish. But I'm gonna watch that while I work on making VODs. So we'll have some VODs, we'll have some stuff uploaded to YouTube, and I think I'll probably just play another game later on tonight, maybe more Final Fantasy, but I doubt it. Probably something else, something different. So be sure to click the bell, ring it. Otherwise, Twitch does not like to let you know that I'm online. I don't know if Trovo does any better, and I know for a fact that YouTube will not tell you that I am online unless you follow and ring the bell there as well. So, until later, until next time I see you, until tomorrow, whenever the hell you choose to come on back, bye! Peace!